Hello, and welcome to the Pink Awards. We are here live, getting ready to interview some very, very important people tonight. I'm so excited. Kizzy with In-House Media. Now, normally I would say, hey, introduce yourself, tell us who you are, but I know this is Young Jock, and we are very, very pleased to have you in the house tonight. So I know that you're here to support our breast cancer awareness. Tell me, what is it that you are working on currently as it relates to breast cancer?
Well, just finding myself being more affiliated with any type of movement or platform that brings awareness to this. Just as me being here hosting tonight, this is something that I'm working on.
Absolutely.
My life has been affected by breast cancer and cancer in itself. I have a 2-time breast cancer survivor in my family, my oldest sister.
So sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she's a survivor. So
she's a survivor. Wonderful.
Survivor. I lost an aunt to breast cancer, but I also have an aunt who was just recently, like a month ago, diagnosed with ovarian cancer. So for me, I just really been looking to be a part of anything that brings more awareness and promotes social awareness when it comes.
Absolutely. I think that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm Kizzy with In-House Media. How are you
Great
tonight?
To meet you. I'm wonderful, Kizzy.
You look wonderful. Who are we wearing?
This is House of High End.
House of High End.
Yes.
So what is it that you do? Why are you here tonight?
Well, I'm here definitely to support the cause.
Absolutely.
Right? Breast cancer awareness.
Yep.
But I'm also here because I want to talk about my new foundation, Stop the Traffic. This organization was founded in order to bring more awareness to the human sex trafficking epidemic that's happening here in our backyards in the U.S. and
Yes.
globally. It's not getting enough media attention, so we have to use our platform in order to bring awareness. And the mission statement for Stop the Traffic Global is to educate victims to be saved. And the acronyms for SAVED is see something, alert, visual details, escape possibilities, and don't ignore. So ladies, guys, everybody, be aware, be attentive.
I love it. Thank you so much for giving back, because we definitely need someone advocating for our children, for even adults that are victims of sex trafficking. So how can we find you on social media if someone wanted to get a hold of you?
Sure, you guys can find me at Giovanna Monplaisir online and likewise on Instagram. And of course, you guys can follow Stop the Traffic Global on Instagram as well.
Thank you so much, and don't stop.
Never.
Don't stop.
Not as long as I have
Thank
this
you.
platform, girl.
I love it. Thank you so much. Meet you. I am Kizzy with In-House Media. If you could just step forward here and look at the camera and tell everybody, even though we know who you are, tell them who you are and what you do.
You better be on this carpet. Hey, what's happening? I'm T.C. Carson, and I'm an actor, vocalist person. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're with In-House Media, and we just want to say thank you so much for coming out. So what inspires you to do what it is that you do? Which we know is a lot. You do a lot.
Yes. It is. I mean, that's going to be a long story, but yeah, just like you and the young mentors that I have, and my daughter and my sons, and just the young people and the young women that look up to me. I just want everybody to live their best lives and to live in their passion.
What would you say to someone who's battling breast cancer?
Well, that's tough. Of course, it's one day at a time. Of course, it's tapping into God and that God power within you. I don't think that I think that that God is a miracle provider, and that anything can happen, and you never know what happens from day to day. So therefore, just waking up every day in the best possible energy, the best possible inspiration and finding inspiration and being empowered at every turn of life that you can, because you just never know what is behind any door.
You're absolutely Kizzy with In-House Media. How are you tonight?
I can't complain. And yourself?
I am wonderful. So who do I have the pleasure of speaking with tonight?
I'm Robert Christopher Riley from the CW's Dynasty.
Tell us, we're right here in the camera. Tell us what inspires you to do what it is you do.
Well, I mean, I just tell stories for a living, so I get to put a smile on people's face and maybe distract them from some of the things that are going on in the world. And Lord knows we've got enough problems. So if I can provide a little bit of a distraction and maybe get somebody to learn a thing or two from the fake drama that we have on Dynasty, then that'll help as opposed to some of the real drama we got in the world.
I love it. I think that was well put. Tia Tomlin. Okay, so what is it that you do?
Yeah, so I'm actually a survivor, warrior.
Wonderful. We have a warrior in the house.
Yes. And I am the co-founder of My Style Matters, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We provide supportive services to those that are battling cancer and beyond. I'm also the founder of My Breast Years Ahead, which is a sisterhood with close to 500 women in the greater Atlanta area that's been diagnosed with all types of cancer.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. You are doing so much to empower our people. Thank you. So how did you get started with your journey?
Yeah, well, I was self-breast exam. I felt the lump, and as I was going through treatment, I just wanted to find out more information on what I could do to be preventative, meaning what can I do to lower my risk from the disease metastasizing. So I started talking to other women, seeing gaps in supportive services, seeing gaps in what the doctors were sharing with other patients, and I said, I want to be a part of the solution.
Absolutely.
Back and help, and that's what I've been doing.
I'm being honored tonight with the Trailblazer Award.
How does it feel to be honored? That's a big accomplishment.
It means everything when it's coming from your peers. I've known April Love for over 20 years, so I've been blessed to, be amazingly awarded and recognized for my contribution to pop culture, but from a friend it means the most.
Spencer. We have Dr. Spencer. Well, I'm Kizzy with In-House Media, and you look lovely.
I am a surgeon. I specialize in breast cancer, so I really had the opportunity to see firsthand how this disease impacts our community.
Absolutely.
And so I'm just so happy that April Love is making this initiative, not just in the month of October and November, but year-round.
Absolutely. What would you say to someone who's recovering from breast cancer or who has breast cancer? What advice would you give to them?
The advice I would give to someone recovering from breast cancer, recently diagnosed, is the advice I give all my patients. We're going to treat it, beat it, and move on.
Treat it, beat it, and move on.
You got a very infectious smile.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So how are you feeling tonight?
I'm really, really excited. Listen, we're here for the Pink Awards. We're representing survival. And we may not have had breast cancer, but we have all survived from something.
That's right, something.
Really, really excited to be here about that. That's crazy.
Well, you definitely look excited. You look wonderful. So what are you going to be doing here tonight? Are you performing?
I am performing tonight a new song from my new album, Faith Journey. The song is entitled, He Can Do It All.
He can do it all.
And I'm talking about every dream. God is not limited to just one dream. He can do it all at the same time.
That's right.
I don't care if you want to be a singer, writer, actor, producer. He can do it all.
I'm a survivor, and I know many, many people that are surviving right now. I know people that are standing by the sides of others that are surviving, so that's important.
Each and every one of you, this is like a passion project for me. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on Christmas Eve in 2009, December 24th, 2009. So this is the decade. I closed the decade out. I started the decade out fighting for my life, and I closed the decade out living my life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for sponsoring. Thank you for showing up, because tonight means more than you can imagine for me and these ladies. Okay? I want to bring all the survivors that are still here in the house on stage. Come on, ladies. Every one of my peak warriors. I know it's a long night, and I thank you for being who you are. Every volunteer, everybody that showed up, and made this happen. I appreciate you. I acknowledge you. I applaud you. Because without you, we are nothing. We have to stand together. So, I love y'all. Let's get ready for Pink Awards 2020, right? All right, share. Loyal, get up here. Share, share, share. Hashtag Pink Awards 19. Bless you all. I applaud you all. And this is what this is all about.